Here we are at a vertical mine shaft. It's a copper mine. There is a piece of ladder here, but I wouldn't trust it. It's just sitting there and the rungs are broken and doesn't look so good. So we're going to just rappel this first part and we'll see what shape the ladders are in after that. If we need to, we've got much more rope here we can drop down. But right now we're just down to the first landing. So we've put our anchor up on this 1-inch steel rod that's part of the head frame here holding the timbers together, and we backed it up to another one behind here, so that should be good. And this will give us enough length to come up and be able to get back up on, stand on the platform here. Alright, ready?
Ready. Okay, good luck, be careful.
Looks like everything's holding.
Good.
If you see a hawk coming after me, holler at it because there's a big nest down here.
I know, it's huge.
It's probably about I don't know, it's like 3 feet diameter of sticks. Okay, that's looking back up. That's where that nest is. And then look at all the branches that they've pulled in that have dropped off. Think of the work that that bird did on this nest, only to have all of those fall in. So anyway, I'm here at the top of a skip. This looks like a dump pocket. It's got a nice steel plate in the back there. And the skip would come up and dump right down to that chute down there. And then looking this way, it goes down about another, oh, I don't know, 70, 60, 70 feet. And then it looks like it flattens out quite a bit because we're vertical right here. And then it looks like it flattens out quite a bit, maybe to a 45 or so.
Okay, I'm going to gear up and I'll be right down.
So I'm one ladder section below that, where the top of the skip rail curved like that. And here's the bottom of that chute. That was the dump pocket. And here's where it comes out. And now this must have been a haulage of some sort. That bird has a lot of sticks, doesn't he?
Man,
Watch out behind you.
That bird made a heck of a mess.
Okay, we're going to take a right off of the vertical shaft. Comes up to some big chutes here. There's a huge hanging wall on our right here. Looks like possibly an ore pass. And there's a big chute behind here. Heavy duty stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
250 S3. And we're going to walk gingerly because it's kind of dusty. Very powdery. There's a ladder, a well-used ladder.
Oh my gosh. It goes way up there.
Holy buckets. Oh man. That does go way up there. I wonder what that is. Boy, that's gotten a lot of use, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Some more chutes, several chutes. Must be some big stopes up above us. Look at how the ore,
Cool.
look at how the ore cars were whacking this
Oh, sorry.
post. Oh yeah, a big hole there, all right. I suppose that's so you can latch it. Man, that's a heavy-duty door. That's full dimension lumber. Look at the size of those 2x4s. Big stuff. I'm not sure what this thing is. Obviously got some purpose. More chutes. You can see part of the mineral vein up behind the lagging there. Something tried to crash through there, didn't it? They must
This looks
have.
like an emergency exit.
They must have taken this whole vein out, huh? Yeah, it could be.
Looks brand new in there.
Yep, it's a manway. Well, the dust isn't kicking up too bad.
No.
Now look at this cribbing with the gobbing in it.
Look, they stuck a ladder up there.
Oh boy, they use a ladder for part of it. Look at that.
Pressure here.
Oh yeah, a lot of pressure. Oh yeah, wow. Look at that. That's compressed. Look at this huge hanging wall. Looks like it's caved, doesn't it?
I don't know. I wouldn't say it's caved.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh yeah, maybe not.
It's like it ended there.
It's possible. Well, the stuff's under some pressure, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was a pretty wide vein. That's got to be 15 feet, 12, 15 feet from here all the way over. Okay, here we are back to the vertical shaft we came down. Those
A
faces.
couple of faces.
Is any dates anywhere?
No, not yet.
Alright, let's go this way. This looks like it splits already. There's some kind of something in pencil. Here's more of the vein. Okay, let's this probably goes around in a loop, I'm guessing. Who knows? There's a huge pillar in the middle here. Well, these are all buckled too, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's generally in pretty good shape though. Despite being under tremendous pressure. Buckled all these timbers. So I wouldn't go doing pull-ups on one of those. There's another chute. So there are obviously some stopes up above us. That's got its gates in there. Oh, I can't get it out.
God, the amount of wood in here.
Yeah, the amount of wood's crazy. S50, 250 S2. Wow, look at that. That's pretty neat.
What? It's like somebody broke through the wall here.
Yeah.
So I think this must loop around, huh?
I don't know, we'll keep going here. It definitely goes through. Look at the blue over there, wow. This is a pretty cool mine, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's There was track throughout all this. Oh boy, what do we have here? More ladders. And then we double compartment shaft.
Look at this is natural timber.
Oh yeah, for
railroad tie.
Yep. Sure enough it is.
Cool. At the base.
Look at all the rounds up in there.
Look it over here.
Oh yeah, neat. Okay, so this is the face of this. Huh? I like the way it looks where they've peeled that bark.
Mm-hmm.
Almost looks like you would use that in a structure in a side of a nice house.
Cabin.
Yep, a log cabin. Let's go back and go through that hole, I guess. Not an ore pass, but a man pass. Look at the gob wall out of what you call it? Copper. You don't see that too often, do you? So that ends there. Okay, we've kind of looped back towards the main shaft now. From over that way.
Oh, you want to go that way or this
Yeah,
way?
that's straight ahead.
Hercules.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, big hanging wall still. This big pillar they left in here.
Look at the hinges on that thing.
Wow. Those are some hinges, all right. Holy buckets. The size of those things. Go put your hand up there, will you? It's gotta be, they gotta be a foot on each side. Yeah, they gotta be a foot long at least, huh?
Yeah. Wow.
Open the door once and do.
Nice box.
Yeah, it is a nice box. You can live in here. That was a just right box, whatever that is. I'll have to read it later. I took a photo of it. About packing. I don't know if it was like for a bearing, you know, for a seal on a shaft or something. Looks like a table and some, yeah, some pocket shelves. Anything in there? No. A little table here. This doesn't resemble a traditional fuse table, but there is a spool here. I mean, a spindle that would have held a spool, it looks like. And then maybe they would have done their cutting on here for their fuses. Measured it out somehow. That's pretty nifty. This is heading back towards the shaft. Now we looped around that center big, see, here's the other way. We looped around this big center part. And this is heading back towards the ladders in the shaft. There's some load counts. But I think first we have a ways to go down here, don't we?
Yeah.
Down here. Doesn't look too terrible, does it? This first ladder is pretty straight and about probably almost 20 feet. I think we can do it. Ladder seems pretty good.
Good. Looks like it goes straight down and flattens out a little bit.
Now I hit the next ladder.
Okay.
Okay, here comes Julie. Watch that last step. Don't get your shoe on that nail, though. Oh, you did it. See what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I did the same thing. One more step down. Looks like there was a another hoist down here of some sort to go from this step down. Look at the big hinges again, but look at the big pin.
Wow. Look at this thing.
Yeah, that's cool, isn't it?
Oh my gosh.
Want to open that up once? See how it looks? Ugh. More ladders.
Oh boy.
Oh, and it gets
Oh my
steeper.
gosh.
Wow, as far as I can see down there. That's a long ways down. So look what's right over here.
Oh, cool.
There's the skip car without any wheels. But we can go look at it. This is what we just came down. Don't ladders, when they See, that top ladder is vertical, but from here you'd swear it was leaning back. It's an optical illusion that happens like that when you're doing ladders. And there's a dead bird over there.
Oh, a raven.
Yeah, it looks like a raven or a possibly a vulture. No, it looks like a raven, doesn't it?
A raven.
So this is a skip car, and the wheels are all gone, all 4 of them. But this would have run up the track right behind us that we just came down. It's nicely riveted. It's still in beautiful shape, except for the wheels are missing. It's a pretty big one too, actually. Okay, let's go this way once. Yeah, what does that say?
Silver bar.
Silver bar paint? It's fruit. It's showing fruit.
I know, but...
It's a swab bucket.
I know. Oh, Bartlett pears. That's what it is.
Silver bar pears.
That's a big bucket of pears.
Silver bar pears. There's a big spike next to it. What size is that thing?
Oh my. It's big.
That's about a... I don't know how many penny that is. 30? Alright, well let's follow this. Looks like they had some ventilation down here. Yeah, there's a big mine in it.
It's a big hole.
Yeah. I don't know what this was for. Maybe they just took that up. Here's the ventilation. They got like a 10 or 12 inch round pipe.
Look at this. It's a roller.
Yeah, that's one of the cable guides.
Oh man, is that heavy?
Yeah. I don't know if it should be sitting there or not.
No, probably not.
Lean it up against it.
There.
You fall on your toe, that'll wreck your day.
Uh-oh.
Another door.
Big door.
They had this one sealed up pretty good with some rags stuffed in there. Another one with a big hole in it. I think the hole is so you can reach through, and you can reach through here from the other side. Right?
Check this out.
Oh, here's a turning plate for this intersection. Instead of having a switch, this is like a 4-way intersection here. That's just a short siding. But it looks like it goes that way and to the left. So you can take your car and just spin it on this plate. And you can redirect it into any direction you want. Let's keep going straight. This is a lot of mine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Somebody's lunch.
Yeah.
There's a piece of track laying there.
Yeah.
Does it say anything on it?
Looning. Something.
Oh, on the top?
And on the side. It's
Yeah,
upside
that's
down.
the top, though.
It's on this one.
That's the top.
Oh yeah. Some initials and then looning.
I've never seen anybody mark rail on the top.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, because it's going to wear off. Maybe it's just a shipping deal. Looks like a little ground full there. Oh, there's a nice carbide can. Still got the blue on it. Union Carbide, usually, anyway. Well, you wouldn't want this one to fall on you, would you?
No.
Man, that would hurt.
This one?
What does it say in there? Mine lamp.
Oh yeah.
How about the other side? Can you go spin it around? There's the Union Carbide. Cool. Alright, we're moving on past the Union Carbide can. Ladder going up. Goes up into the stopes. There's a big chute we just passed. A lot of track ties. All the track has been taken out so far. And some of these are natural timbers like this one. And some are milled lumber. There's another table up here. Or something.
Cool.
That's the face over that way. Yeah, another hole. There's a little piece of ladder over there. Well, I don't see any reason to go down this little hole. We got more ladders to go down. Possibly people have been digging away on this more recently than when this mine was being officially worked, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You see these little areas here?
Yeah, I see little pickings.
Yeah. A lot of cool minerals in the world. Okay, heading back towards the main shaft. Okay, here's back to the turning plate. We came from that way where the door is. And let's take the right. We didn't go this way yet. Oh, look at the blue. Oops. Well, that ladder doesn't go anywhere. Look at the minerals. My goodness. That's amazing, isn't it? The colors. It's almost black. It's so blue down in there. In that crevice. Alright, let's catch up with Julie. Here's another turning plate. Huh. What's this? This is kind of back the way we came from. Boy, this tangles all around, doesn't it?
Oh, it just goes down there.
Looks like it goes quite a ways.
Yeah.
Another swab bucket with a tobacco can in it. Here's a ladder going back up. I think this is the, that's the one we looked down earlier. Okay, we're moving past that area. We're the same. Shoots upon shoots upon shoots, and then I see the
Wow.
face over here. Yeah, that's way up. You can see up into the stope. It's a clean mine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't really smell or anything.
No, it's nice.
And here's the face of this. All right, let's go. We gotta go. We gotta go back to that plate. We gotta go back to the main shaft and go the other way. Okay, here we are back to this second turning plate that we saw. We never went straight this way. Oh boy, I feel air here. Cold air. Kind of a wild mine, isn't it? Here's another hoist support.
Is that a big chute down there?
Ouch. I don't know what happens after the end of this ladder. Can you get down there? Well, let's finish this out here. There's more, what does this say? Over here, Julie. It's upside down.
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Another plate back there.
Oh, look at that interesting gobbing wall. It's almost like a work of art. All the different colors. What a minerally area.
Look at this roller.
Oh yeah, a wood roller. A wood cable guide.
That's cool.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Does it still spin?
Yes, it
Oh,
does.
of course it does.
Of course it does.
Okay, let's go back and go the other way from the main shaft. And this time we're really going to do it. There's another heavy-duty box here. They must have kept something in there that they wanted secured, like primers maybe. Something that they didn't want to blow. Okay, here we are back to this first turning plate that we saw. The door should be right here. Yep. And then the main shaft should be right up here somewhere. Yep, there's the latch. There's the skip car. Do we look this way?
No.
Okay, there's the skip car. There's the main shaft. There's that door we opened. Now let's go explore this way. I see some fuel cans. One's got a pretty good label on it still. Aristo Motor Oil.
Ooh.
Union Oil of California. That's pretty neat.
Yeah.
And it looks like a big carbide top right below you too. Does it say Union Carbide on it? They usually do. That can is pretty cool. You don't see a lot of cans like that with good labels on them. Usually are rusted off or something. There's another door. It's almost identical to the one we came through. Does it open?
No. But it's just goes a short way.
Oh. That looks like it's flowed in from somewhere. Something caved. Okay, no more that way. Well, we could go down if we wanted to.
Okay.
Want to?
Okay.
Can you open that again?
Yeah.
Need help.
No, I got it.
Julie got the door open. Okay, here we go, down we go. Nose is dripping. That is pretty good so far.
Okay. Looks like it gets steeper.
Yeah, it goes down a long ways.
Oh gosh.
Long ways, farther than I can see. There she is. That's a long ways, huh?
Yeah, that's a lot of steps there.
It is. And there's still a lot more down this way. As far as you can see.
Wow.
A lot of track in this one. There's a pretty cool dynamite box here. It's not complete, but it's a Hercules. It's an older one that has these steel straps on it.
Cool.
And then, look, it has a bar on it. For a lifting bar, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
What is this that's even on?
I don't know what that rack is for. Obviously for something.
Is this a stemming rod?
Yeah, very well could be. Looks like it, doesn't it? This is for packing their dynamite into the drill holes. For stemming the hole so the charge doesn't come up back out the hole. Looks like it has a date on there. April 15th of 1920 something. I can't really read it. We'll have to look at the picture that we just took. Kind of cool though. Left-hand rules for Julie. Still this huge hanging wall. There's a big chute. Gobbing wall. Huh.
That looks like it collapsed.
Yeah, it does to me.
Looks like it ends right there, Amy. Right there.
Here's a ladder. Boy, is that a crusty looking thing. Holy mackerel. So I peeked around the corner there. That's the end of that. It doesn't do anything. And this is a big cave, so I didn't want to go fooling around in there. Okay, back to the other way. This level isn't as big as the upper ones so far. Oh yeah, look at that. Another door or a blocker down there. Here's back to the shaft.
Check this thing off.
Oh yeah. There's some more dynamite box parts. That might be part of that one over that we were just looking at. Boy, a mess of track here. It's funny, the deeper you go into mines, kind of the more messy they get with stuff laying around. I suppose it's easier to pull things out of the upper levels. Track and stuff. Reuse it. Aye. A lot of junk down here. Here's the
That just goes a little ways in. Check out this wall.
another big chute full of blue rocks. Another manway up to the next level, or a sub-level, I don't know. Maybe just up into the stove, because the ladder we came down was a lot longer than that one was. And here's the end of this one. So that was the third level that we were just on, right?
Right.
As long as.
So I stopped a little ways down that last set of ladders. Tom's way down there and he's telling me to wait. He's not sure there's a level. Plus the ladders are pretty beat up. He's pretty far down there.
Okay, I'm all the way down in the sump, which is the very bottom of this shaft. And there's nothing down here. You can see it has been flooded before. Look at the water line. So right where I'm standing, it's been about up to my head. So that was a good 150 feet, Julie? You shine your light a little bit somewhere? Okay. I don't know why they do that unless they follow the vein down here, but it always seems like they make these shafts way deeper than what, there's no level down here. So, okay, back up we go. Looks like a little pulley there that the cable to ring the bell for the hoist operator would have run on that pulley.
Alright, here he comes. From the bottom of the mine.
All the way down there, and all I did was a sump.
Well, now you know.
So, that's going to do it for this one, you guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on our next adventure.
See ya.
Look at this building.